So it's been a bit, hasn't it? You might be wondering where I've been this past month. Well, I've been focusing a ton on school and haven't really took time to make any more videos. I've basically been kind of on a hiatus for the time I've been gone. Also, if you remember from my last video, Pet Sim 99 updates every week, so there's been many updates in the past time. So, to make up for me being gone for so long, I'm going over all of the updates past the Olympus World update, which includes 4 whole updates, so get ready, because this video is going to be a long one. The stand in line for huge update is an update I had excitement about, considering it was the first update I was actually here on time for in so long. But I had no idea what was in store, because without a doubt, the update turned out to be, what is in my opinion, the worst update in the game. I'm not joking, it really was that bad. At least compared to every single other update this game has had at the time that I've known about. The event worked like this: you stand in line hatching free eggs. The farther down the line you are, the better your odds of getting a huge are, until you get to the end and have the best chances of getting a huge. This may sound like a good concept on paper, but the thing is, you can basically just AFK the event the entire time. You literally just wait in the line, and there's no point in using the cut in line feature, considering there's a feature where you can just cut automatically. This event was a total fail, but there was at the very least something that made it somewhat worth it at the beginning. Usually I just buy eggs to sell off in the trading plaza in order to get huges, but I'd never actually hatched one before, considering the huge chances were extremely low. But the day when the update came out, the chances were way better before they got nerfed. Because of this, something crazy happened. I ended up getting my first ever hatched huge. I actually saw this, but didn't record getting it, so sorry about that. Other than that, like I said before, this event was a big fail, but this was only the first part of this event, and the second part, well, you'll see. The stand in line for Titanic update is basically the same as the last update. The premise is the same, but you can hatch new pets from new eggs, and get the chance to hatch a Titanic, which the odds were basically impossible anyway, and you can unlock something to get a 3 times chance to hatch a Titanic. The problem is that it requires a key that's basically near impossible to get, since you need to wait for a chance to get a gift, just in order to only get a chance of getting the key, or you basically need to be rich in the game. Luckily, I was also able to get the exact same luck. I was able to get my second ever hatched huge before the nerf. So basically, overall, besides the luck that was given to me for the entire update, this event was a waste of time and didn't have any point in being here. The thing is, this update made me mad that Big Games was nerfing the chances for their huges, because it would probably feel nice to let people have a good chance to get a huge, especially to new players. What I didn't know is that I was going to know why huges are supposed to be hard to get in this game. The Combine-O-Matic update was a Thanksgiving themed event. This event had something that we'd never had before, which was the gift of being able to not only craft huges for the first time, but also being able to craft a Titanic. This was a great event for everyone, because even if you didn't get lucky to craft a Titanic, you basically had a guarantee to get a huge from this event. This was a great event for me and everyone else. Only by day 1, I already crafted a huge, but the fun would stop very fast. I woke up the next day, and guess what happened? They nerfed the crafting machine. This event could have literally been perfect, but by them doing one simple nerf, the event was basically ruined. One last thing about the event was one of the huges, the huge scarecrow dog, which was the easiest huge to get from the Combine-O-Matic. The problem with this huge being the easiest to get was with how simple it was to craft it. Surprisingly, even after the nerf, the lowest huges used to be 30 million gems, which was hard to get in this game. But the huge scarecrow dog went even lower, to under 30 million, again. because of the amount that existed. What we didn't know was that this was foreshadowing for how this huge, as well as one in the upcoming update, were going to crash the Pet Sim 99 economy. The anniversary update, which is the final update I'll be talking about in this video, is basically split into two parts, the anniversary gift, and the second part to the Combine-O-Matic update. The first half of the update is the anniversary gift, which is 100% the best part of the update, to be honest. You first watch basically a long cutscene of every single update of Pet Sim 99 in the past year of the game. Then you get a gift with a shockingly high chance to get a huge, which also can make an incredible amount of gems when sold, if you have alls, since each account can only claim one. It was nerfed, which actually didn't suck, because big games gave us a couple of days before they nerfed it, so I would say that this time, the nerf was justified. Meanwhile, the second part of the Combine-O-Matic event was not good. In fact, it was actually worse, because they decided to nerf the combine machine again. Once again though, the easiest huge to combine in the machine, which this time was the huge red wolf, was crafted a lot and started to lose a ton of value. I thought this would just be another situation like the first part of the event, and it would stop at a pretty low, but not too low value. Well, this huge actually ended up crashing the economy. The huge was made so much that it went down all the way to 15 million gems, and the huge caused so many other huges to drop under as low as less than 25 mil. Luckily, it didn't lose any more value, since at that point the event was about over. The only thing that was good that came out of this entire event was easy to get huges, even though their value was low a ton. The anniversary gift, which was nice, because of the easy huge chances for the time being, and the cutscene was cool too, and before the nerfs on the crafting machine. Even though the whole event was still not really that good, at the very least, people could get easy huges, even somewhat with the nerf. That's all for updates. Overall, every single one of these updates were mostly not good, and I really didn't want to feel this way about these updates, because I wanted to have a more positive outlook on at least some of them. I can respect them trying to branch out more with their events, and I feel like they could have gone better somehow, but they didn't. Maybe, just maybe though, this was just a bad streak, and they'll start going in the right direction with these again. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, see you next time.